Thank you for joining me today, and you're watching day 6 of Vlogmas. Yes, it's already December 6th. Can you believe it? Down here are the kids. They're playing on the steps, and the dog Ollie is down there, so you may hear some background noise. And if you do, just know that there's others in the house. I got a late start this morning. It was chilly outside, and when it gets like this, I just want to take a rest. And then I remembered it was the 6th of December and I've got to get up and do Vlogmas. Vlogmas is a video every day in the month of December for me, all the way up until December 25th. But I try to carry it all the way to the 30th because I like to let you know what went on with the Christmas holidays. Now we're starting out with the Advent calendar my friend Sharon gave me, with Advent tea for every day up until December 25th is in this calendar, and we have been sharing this tea. I've been sharing it with you, and I have got things going on. I've got my chicken. It was thawed out. I've got it here in the bowl. I was looking it over. I've got my pot here, and I'll be making chicken and dumplings for dinner today. Now, I've got a video on how to make chicken and dumplings. If you're interested in how I do that, you're certainly welcome to look that video up and on my channel and enjoy how I make chicken and dumplings. See if you make them the same way. And if you hadn't been making chicken and dumplings, it'll show you how to make them. Well, I am looking for day 6, and it's not hard to find. It's right there in the middle looking at us. And I'm going to open this little Advent, and I get to drink the tea that's behind here. And here it is, and it couldn't come at a more appropriate time. I am in dire need of a cup of tea right now. I've been going at it all morning since I did get up. Got up a little late, but I've been going all morning. And I'm needing a little pick-me-up, a little boost. Now, I cannot tell by looking at this tea what it is, so I'm going to have to clip it open right here and get the tea bag out and see if I can smell it, and if that'll give me a hint as to what kind of tea we're going to have this morning. Well, it sure does look delicious this morning, and it too is another black tea. It looks like a black tea, and I'm not sure what's in it. I don't know if it has a flavoring in it or not. Oh, it smells fruity. It smells delicious. Well, we're going to put it in this water, get this tea going, steep it for about 10 minutes, and we're going to see what kind of tea we've got this morning in our little tea Advent calendar. I'm glad that there's been a lot of dark teas. I guess whoever put that Advent calendar together, and new tea drinkers would know at this time of the year you're going to need a little bit of uplifting. Going to need a little bit of black tea with a tad of caffeine in it. Well, I'm going to let this steep. And then I'm going to come back and taste that tea and see how good it is. Well, I've been harvesting herbs this morning. I got some comfrey off of the comfrey plant. I've got my chicken thawed, and I've been picking through that. And I'm getting ready to make our chicken and dumplings. I won't put you through that whole process since I do already have a video on how to make chicken and dumplings, but we may be in here in the kitchen together while I'm attending to that. I have certainly been enjoying these bright, cheery curtains. I love them. I'm not just going to leave them up for Christmas. I am going to leave them up until I'm tired of them and I need a change, because I just love the bright and cheeriness of them. They're so pretty. But you know, I've shared with you before, I love red and white gingham, and it doesn't have to be Christmas for me to enjoy them. And if you saw day 5 yesterday, then you know that I got these on clearance for $11 at Walmart, and they were a great buy. I maybe should have bought 3 pair, and I could have put 2 in the living room, because I have these here, and I could have just used the other 2 pair, maybe the valance on top, and just brought the curtains down halfway down. Then I could have left the top for the sun to shine through. It is beautiful, a beautiful sunshiny day, but it's chilly. It's cold. There was a little bit of snow flurries around our area yesterday, so it's nippy. This beautiful sunlight, don't let it deceive you. It really is chilly. We've got Cookie here. He's chewing on his foot. He's taking a rest. And we got Ellie's little baby doll here. She's been loving on her baby today. And Cookie just decided that he would jump up there and lay down with the baby instead of on his cat tree. We've got some Christmas cards that came in. And they have been really, really beautiful. Been really a joyful occasion to read over these. I love to get Christmas cards. We've gotten a lot of joy in the mail this year, and you know I love that. That's perfectly good. But we've got just a few cards. It seems like not as many people are sending cards as they used to. But that's okay. We'll enjoy them. Sorry about that. That seems like I do that once every other now and then, don't I? Either have some kind of problem or drop the camera. I gave out some Christmas cards. I gave most of mine to my friends in Ladies Fellowship, but I have not sent out a lot of cards myself this year. Let me know in the comments down below if you still send out physical Christmas cards, if you still snail mail physical paper Christmas cards. I love them. I've always loved Christmas cards. I love to look at them. I love to see people's handwriting. I just love that whole sentiment. For Christmas, it's something I really enjoy, and I try to send out Christmas cards as often as I possibly can. I'm a little bit late this year. I don't know if I'll get them sent out this year or not. And if I don't, it's okay because, you know, life is busy. People understand. It's no big deal in a lot of ways, but if I can, I do try to get some sent out. Candy Cane Lane is still going strong here. Of course, the kids have rearranged him a little bit. Stormy, she wanted to decorate this little lemon tree right here, so she added a few candy canes to that. And now the elf is sitting in a little chair. He's sitting in a little chair because they decided that that was the best thing for him. So the kids have been over here eating candy canes and rearranging a bit here. Somebody was trying to take the candy cane out of this elf's hands, but I hot melted it in there, and so they were not able to get his candy cane. There's plenty of candy canes here. I don't know why they were wanting his, but they were wanting to take his candy cane from him. But we've been enjoying Candy Cane Lane. It's been cute. It's been a pleasant little thing to look at right here. And a holiday, just a little holiday connection and treat. And the kids have really enjoyed it. They've interacted with it, and that's perfectly okay. I've been keeping my what is this little thing? My Norfolk Island pine. I've been keeping it watered. It seems a little bit dry. It's like trying to dry out just a little bit, but I've been trying to keep it good and watered. It's got its few little ornaments on it right here. I would love to save that for a house plant. This little tree right here looks a mess. It's been stored away in a big old heavy-duty garbage bag. Now this little tree, I love this little tree. It's got the red, it's actually red and gold gingham ribbon on it, and it's got some tassels. It's a fancy little tree, and it's just a half of a tree. And so you can put this out where you don't have a lot of space. Somebody took a half of a Christmas tree. A friend bought this for me for Christmas from another friend of ours who owns an antique store. She owns an antique and vintage store. Well, she bought this from that friend for me for Christmas one year, and I thought, I love it. I'm going to get it out and try to find a place to put it. I have yet to find a place to put it. I've just got it here. It's got little hydrangeas with gold around it on this tree, but I've got to fluff it out and get the bows, you know, back in shape and find a place to put this little half tree. There's quite a few things around here that I haven't quite found a place to put them yet, so I've got to work on some of that today because I've just got to get it up and get it out of the way. I love art, and I love certain kinds of art, and I have a lot of it. I've been going through it lately. I kind of pulled it all out so that I could go through it. Now, I probably shared with you before that this print is one that my grandma had in her house, and so that has sentimental value. I know I shared with you on a video about Blue Boy and Pinky. And then I have other art here that I like. There's a trend where people are taking art and they're taking it out of the glass. And I tried that with this picture because you know, I have an affinity for flowers and things like that, especially down in the foyer. I put that down in the foyer flower prints whenever the spring and summer, when it's time for spring and summer. Well, the kids have something sticking on this picture, this floral picture. They're playing down here in the...
And they're actually hanging out with them.
So they're down here playing Ollie. No whining.
No whining.
They're hanging out with Ollie down here in the foyer, and he has been getting out of the backyard. And of course, we're in the development. We cannot let him run around the neighborhood without being attended, so he's been brought in and he's whining about it. So you may hear him in the background. I know that's a grating, terrible sound, and I apologize for it. It's just part of family life, and especially when you're doing a vlog every day. Doing a vlog every day, you're going to see a lot more that you probably don't see when I do one once, twice, maybe 3 times a week. I try to stay consistent, but I've got a really busy schedule, and I'm working YouTube in around everything else I have to do in my life. I am not working a public job, but I do watch. I have 6 grandchildren, and I watch them to help their parents out whenever I can, and a lot of time that equals full time for at least half of them. So it's a lot, you know, there's a lot going on. And then, you know, you have limited energy. There's only so much energy that you have. So I am in that dilemma. I'm in the whole dilemma of how much can I get done and focusing on the most important things to me. And of course, that's the people that we love, right? That's the most important thing. Now I see a little bit of red color in here with this black tea. It's looking delicious. I am going to go ahead and taste this tea. And it's the berry tea again. It's the black tea and the strawberry tea. And it is really good. I'm not disappointed a bit. I'm happy to have it. It was a favorite so far. I think out of all the teas so far, that's the one I like the best. And so I'm just going to go ahead and enjoy this cup of tea. It's good and warm. Of course, it doesn't have to be hot for me. I can drink it hot, cold, either way. I'm a tea drinker, so tea is really good either way. And that is really good. I'm going to enjoy that. I'm going to let it cool off just a bit so I don't burn my tongue. And then I'm going to sit down and take a minute and enjoy that tea. I've been going all day. Now, I do some holiday baking. I do cookies. One of my favorite cookies to do around the holidays is ginger snaps. I love ginger snap cookies any day of the week, and especially during the holidays. I do have a video on how to make ginger snaps, and you can look at it. I think that's one of my really early videos. So you can look that video up if you're interested in how I make ginger snaps and see if that's a cookie that you would like to make. I am not doing as much baking this year. I am cutting back just a little bit, and I know I've had some requests for my baking recipes and some of the recipes I make, and I'll share those with you as I can. Of course, I've got my sourdough starter going, and I have been making sourdough, but I haven't shared that with you either because it's just been one of those things I have to go ahead and get done. I have to work it in. And you know, whenever you're filming it, it takes at least 50% more time to make it, and sometimes even longer than that. You have to move a camera around. You have to be conscious that people are able to see what you're doing, and you have to be sure to clarify and to let people know what you're doing at each step. And because I haven't had that kind of time, I have not been able to make the sourdough recipe for you to share with you the making of the sourdough that I do here. Now, my house is a little chilly. I leave it a little cool here. I don't turn on any more heat than I have to, and of course I put on a sweater. I don't have on a Christmas sweater today. I just have on a cozy, comfortable black sweater that feels really good. I've been having a cozy day. I slept in a little bit later than I normally do, and I've got this comfortable sweater on, and I'm just now getting to making this video, which is just a little bit later than normal. I usually try to make my Vlogmas video as early as I possibly can, but there's been a lot going on, and so I gave myself a little bit of grace today. I gave myself the ability to rest a little bit, and so I'm a little behind. But hey, I made it, right? I try to keep on a strict schedule so I can get everything worked in. But there's just things sometimes at the holiday seasons that keep you busy and you're not able to get to everything like you should. Well, I hope that this is finding you in a good place for the holidays if you celebrate the holidays. And if you don't, then it really doesn't matter anyway, does it? It's just another day for you if you don't celebrate the holidays. But I'm sure that it costs you a little more time and effort, even if you don't celebrate the holidays, because then when you go to the store, you've got all this holiday stuff that you have to pass over and pick through, and all these people shopping for the holidays that you don't have at other times of the year, but you do have at this time of the year. And more traffic, more people traveling. There's just a lot more going on during the holidays, isn't it? Whether you celebrate them or not. We do celebrate them, and we have enjoyed it so far. Thanksgiving was wonderful. We enjoyed Thanksgiving. It was just uplifting, and I loved getting to see family and be together, and my toe is healing really good. So I am very thankful for that. If maybe you caught in my past videos that I had broken my toe the week before Thanksgiving, or just a few days before Thanksgiving actually. And it was a hindrance to me in being able to run around and get the things done I needed to get done. But now I can at least get shoes on, so I'm thankful for that. And it looks a lot better. It's not hurting near as bad as it was. But it does catch me off guard every now and then and reminds me, hey, you've hurt your toe. But it's healing well, and I'm glad for that. Well, it's time to just start thinking about the time that we're going to get together with friends and family to focus on Christmas and that holiday. And then after that, there'll be the New Year's. We'll be celebrating 2023 leaving and 2024 coming. And the new year, we'll be celebrating a fresh new start. There's a lot going on in the world. There's a lot of things that we are considering and weighing out and having to pray about on a daily basis. It's an amazing amount of pressure and things going on in the world today, and it is amazing how now that everything is at your fingertips, it's just hard to look away. It's hard to get a break from it. But we're filling our days with good things here, with good thoughts, and loving and putting energy into the people that we love, and we are just trying to make and celebrate the most out of life that we possibly can. I'm glad that you're all here today, and I'm glad for everybody that's come up to me. Thank you for all the people that come up to me and tell me they enjoy this channel. I really do appreciate it. And thank you for letting me know that the simple things are enjoyable. That means a lot to me. Because, there's a lot of simple things going on here on this channel. Every day, I try to just bring some kind of goodness in one form or another. In a very human form. I'm very transparent with you. I am who I am, and this is how it is. And so I enjoy sharing that with you. Enjoy sharing, hopefully, uplifting, inspiring things to do. And even if it's a cup of tea, I enjoy having a cup of tea with you. And my friend that gave me this advent calendar for 25 days of tea for Christmas, I have enjoyed sharing it with her. She's a tea drinker too. And so I'm hoping she's enjoying her cup of tea as we're enjoying our cup of tea. Now, I always get the urge, instead of spring cleaning, I want to clean right around the holidays, because you got new stuff coming in. You're moving things around for Christmas trees and holiday decorations, and it just makes sense to me to go ahead and go through and get rid of something if you have to move it to put a decoration there anyway. So I've been in the process of trying to do those things. I would make videos about that. That's not what my channel is about. My channel is lifestyle. We could include cleaning out and going through our things as a part of a lifestyle now, couldn't we? And maybe we'll do that around New Year's. Maybe New Year's is a really good time as we take down our Christmas stuff and get our decorations packed up. Maybe that's a really good time to start going through some of this stuff. And then just going through things in general. I have taken several loads of things to the thrift store as donations, and that feels really good. Maybe somebody else can use all these things that I don't have room for anymore. So I've been trying to do that, and of course that's just added work into the mix, but it helps. It helps me to go ahead and do that, to get rid of some things, to make room for other things, and to make plans. I showed you my art stash that I've been pulling out that's stacked up in the hall, because I'm going to go through and keep what I know that I love and that I have room for. And then I'm going to donate the rest of that art. I'm going to find a place to donate that, maybe to other art lovers. Maybe I'll take it to Habitat for Humanity. That would be a good place to donate all that unused art that I haven't used in quite a while. So I'll be going through that stuff. Maybe that'll be another video. I'll be able to take you along with me on that. But here on Vlogmas Day 6, we're just having a chilly day inside here at the house. We're just, me and the kids are hanging out. One's watching her videos in there, and the other ones are on the steps playing where the dog at, where Ollie's at today. We let Ollie in because he's been getting out of his fence, and so we cannot let him roam the neighborhood. So he is down there in the foyer until my husband gets home so that he can go ahead and make sure that Ollie's secure in the backyard. That's not something I can do and go and leave the children in here alone while I'm out there trying to work with the dog. Sometimes that would take longer than I have to give to that today, and I cannot leave the kids in here by themselves that long, and it's cold. They don't want to go outside. So that's a dilemma for me today, and that's why we have the dog in the foyer and the kids playing on the steps. They wanted to play down there near him. They like to play with him when they go outside with him, and he's just crying to get up here. He does not like to come up the steps. He does not like to walk on anything that's not carpet or a rug. Those steps do not have carpet on them, so he will not come up the steps. He will not go down the steps. He'll just sit in the foyer until Donald gets here. Of course, I'll take him out to use the bathroom, but he'll just hang out in the foyer until my husband gets here to get him outside. So the house is full, and the day is full, and I'm going to get in here and make these chicken and dumplings for us for dinner. I think they'll be delicious because it's chilly, and it's such a warm, comforting dish to eat those chicken and dumplings. So we're looking forward to those, and that's one of my husband's favorites. So he'll be glad that we have chicken and dumplings when he gets here today. Well, I thank you for joining me for Vlogmas Day 6. And let me just share what's going on with you today on this day, on the 6th of December. I hope things are going good for you. Leave a comment if you've got something to say, and remember to share with me whatever you would like to down there. Keeping it nice and friendly, because there's no need to spread meanness, and especially during the holidays. If you don't have anything good to say, then don't say anything. Just keep that to yourself or tell it to somebody else. But leave a positive comment down below. I love to hear them, love to receive them and hear your thoughts. And it's not that I don't want to deal with negativity. It's just I already have enough in my life right now. So I'm going to let you keep your negativity. I'm going to ask you to keep it and just leave the good comments. Hope you're having a good day, a good time here this December. I look forward to sharing Vlogmas Day 7 with you. And if there's anything new going on tomorrow, I'll be glad to include that in my Vlogmas Day 7. Like always, until next time.